Hey there, guys. This is the Math Doc. We're starting today with a new set of videos that will focus on functions and just the very basics of functions. This first video will try to answer the question, what is a function? And you've probably seen a formal definition of what a function is in math, which is somewhat different from when we use the word function just to say that something is working or not. But in math, we usually use this definition. The function is a relation that pairs input numbers with output numbers. But if you haven't seen a function before, this definition isn't really very helpful. You may have seen grouping of, say, two groups of numbers. Say we have here 1, 2, and 7, and here we have 3, 6, and 8, and you can say that 1 is paired with 3, 2 is paired with 6, and 7 is paired with 8, and then we have a function. But what does that actually mean, and what's the point of that? You don't really get from this formal definition. So in this video, we will really try to give you an idea of what it means with one simple example that we'll use in order to show the various presentations of a function. So if this is your first time on my channel, you can check out the other videos. Obviously, you can subscribe, and I'm very interested in your comments. So if this video ends up being helpful or not, please let me know. And I'm also open for suggestions on additional videos related to these subjects. So again, what is a function? Well, let's look at this example, which I wrote down here below. The example is the price of peaches at the market is $2 per pound. So what does that mean? It means that if I buy 1 pound, right, if I just get 1 pound of peaches, I will pay $2. If I buy 3 pounds of peaches, I will pay 2 plus 2 plus 2, or we can write that as 3 times 2, so it will be equal to $6. So when I say the price of peaches at the market is $2 per pound, I am actually making a relation, okay, between how much peaches I'm buying, in this case in pounds, so the number of pounds, and price. Okay, so we have prices and we have the number of pounds, and we are making a relation between these two. Okay, so how can we present that relation between the number of pounds and the price? Well, one way to do this is by drawing a table. So we can make a table where we have the number of pounds here and the price right here, right? And so if we have 1 pound, we said each pound was $2, so the price is 2. If we have 2 pounds, the price is 4. 3 pounds, the price is 6. And say 7 pounds, and the price is 14. Okay, so again, because we know that each pound costs $2, and we'll write the units for this as dollars. Okay, so for each pound, we will pay $2. So if we want to buy 7 pounds, we will have to pay $14. And that's quite simple. Is there another way to write this? Yeah, well, again, we can use those groupings here. So we can write, this is going to be the group of pounds of peaches, and this is going to be price, right? And here we can put 1, 2, 3, 4, and here I'll put 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 1 goes to 2, 2 goes to 4, 3 goes to 6, and 4 goes to 8, because again, the price is $2 per pound. Okay, now there are two other ways of presenting this function. So the first is called ordered pairs. And when we have ordered pairs, we're writing on the left-hand side, we're writing what is input. In this case, the pounds, right? The number of pounds. And on the right-hand side, we're going to write the price. So again, we can write that as 1 pound will be $2. We can write for 2 pounds, $4, and so on. Let's get to our 7 pounds would be $14. So these would be ordered pairs. In reality, we usually don't put the units within the pair, so we would write it up like this. So this is the third way of writing a function, or the relation here between the number of pounds we want to buy and the amount of money we will have to pay. But all these presentations that I've shown you till now, so this one with the ordered pairs, the table here, right, this table, as well as the relations between groups, these presentations work fine for small groups of numbers. But if we're looking at pricing something that can go, say, from 1 pound to 100 pounds, it could be quite cumbersome to write out, for instance, 100 ordered pairs. And also, there might be cases where we actually have no limit on the inputs and outputs, and in which case we could have a limitless list. How can we write this in shorthand? Well, we can use an equation or a functional expression. So in this case, right, we'll write that the price equals $2 per pound. So I'm going to write this now a little bit more mathematically. I'm going to write the price as Y and the number of pounds as X, okay? So the price is Y and the number of pounds is X, in which case Y equals 2 times X. So if we have 1 pound, Y will be 2. If we have 2 pounds, Y will be 4, and so on. So this is really shorthand both for the table format and for the ordered pairs. This is a much more convenient way of writing a function. We are not always able to write a function this way. Sometimes a function has to be written out just as ordered pairs or a table in that form. But if we're lucky and we can write it in as a mathematical formula, we can reach this kind of expression, and this is much more useful. Another way of writing out this type of mathematical formula for a function is the following way, where we write f and in parentheses x equals 2 times x. So in this case, f of x is the price. And when we write the x in these parentheses with this symbol for the function, lowercase f, we mean this is the price of peaches, but it is a function of x. So f is a function of x. And this is the formula when, again, x is the pounds, right, of peaches, and f of x, or f of the number of pounds, is the price. Now, the nice thing, again, about this way of presenting a function is that now we can also buy fractions of pounds. So if we had a table or just ordered pairs, we're kind of limited by which pairs we choose. But if we want to buy a third of a pound, okay, third of a pound of peaches, then now we can write f of a third equals 2 times a third, which is just 2/3. Or we can write y equals 2 times x, x equals a third, so y equals 2 times a third, which is 2/3. So this was a quick introduction to what a function actually is. We will review in the next video function domains and ranges, and then we'll go into some more examples. So if this video was helpful, then please like. If you have questions, please include those in the comments. I will definitely read them. Thank you and see you next time.